the hate army troll.
It's the hate army,
bro. Hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Give me a second here to try to get the chat open. Ugh. Yuck. Apologies in advance. You know tonight I told you guys I don't feel good. So I am not going to sound good on the stream. There is nothing I can do about that. I am already on decongestants. And I'm hoping that the pain and pressure in my sinuses and head goes away tonight. Because I took one, but I don't know. There's no guarantee. I have, like, no energy. Like, I'm barely moving around the house. I'm like a slug trying to do basic things. And I got my drip going down the back of my throat into my throat. And it's making me cough constantly, pretty consistently here tonight. So that's the situation I'm in. I feel awful. And I tried today to recover as much as I could by sleeping in. You know, earlier today I did not do my first stream of the podcast or the React show. I slept 4 more hours instead. And then I woke up and you know how you can tell when you are sick and you have a fever? Because you're delirious. Like I had like crazy fever dreams that make absolutely no sense. I couldn't even tell you what they were. They were just like completely, I was like stressed out in my sleep for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because of the post-nasal drip and the cough. You know, it's in the back of my head. Oh, it's dripping in your throat. It's dripping in your throat. You're going to cough. You're going to cough. So it ends up being like, oh, you got to clear your throat so you don't cough. You got to clear your throat so you don't cough. So I keep thinking about that when I'm trying to sleep. And it's just, ugh. You know, I'm doing my best. So anyway, let me come on camera. The truth is, I don't look that bad, which is good. Obviously, I don't look atrociously bad, which is a good thing. See, guys, like I pretty much look the same. I just look like I don't have as much energy, and I don't sound as good, obviously. But, yeah, I don't feel good, man. I woke up this morning. Well, what happened was it started last night when I was doing the Alan Wake stream. I started feeling tons of like tickle and drippage in my throat. And I was like, man, I wonder what's causing that. Because my allergies should be done with. You know, we're now into the fall season. And I get it that there's like a weather change. And now there's hot air, dry air going on. You know, with my, heating system on every day. But we actually have filters. We bought really expensive filters for it. So... having those filters, you think it ain't allergies, right? So I get the feeling that, I probably picked up something during my day off. It's fine. I was out. I told you how busy my day off was this week. That I was out and about doing a million things, a million appointments. I guarantee you it's what it was because I had all those appointments. Someone was sick and I didn't know. What are you gonna do? And it just took a couple days to percolate, as they say. So, oh my God, excuse me. So, I'll be here tonight. I mean, the good news is my job isn't that strenuous. I get to sit here and play video games and talk with you guys. It's not that big of a deal. As long as I don't cough a lot, I should be all right. I do have some cough drops over there if I need them. So I can pop those. And, no, you're absolutely right. White Wolf says it's the stress. Dude, 100%. I told you guys how stressed out I was recently this week. And that's what it is. It's a combination of a ton of stress, being around people who are sick, being overworked, right? Like today, no exaggeration, I slept 4 extra hours before dinner. I ate dinner. I went right back to sleep for another 90 minutes. So I slept like an additional 5.5 hours today that normally I wouldn't because I needed it. And still, I don't feel any energy. I feel like I'm completely drained, It's life, though. It's what happens, right? Anyway, so I hope you guys are ready for some Spider-Man tonight. And I'm excited. I like the game, as you guys know. We haven't played this since Wednesday when the internet went out. So thankfully, that's not happening anymore. So we can enjoy the game tonight and not have any interruptions. Depending on how it goes tonight, I may or may not go a little late. We'll see. If I'm feeling awful, then I'm just going to end in 2 hours. But if I feel, a little bit better, maybe I'll go a little later because I feel bad. I didn't do my stream earlier. No podcast. I'm now falling behind. Like, I'm behind an hour in Spider-Man. I'm behind an entire stream of Mario. And I'm behind now the React show. Which means I can't do Alan Wake tomorrow, right? So I'm way behind now. And then on top of all of that, I have to do the Halloween marathon on Tuesday. You know, it's Halloween. It's either you do it then or you don't do it at all, right? So I've got to do it then. So it's like it just has to happen all when all this is going on, right? You know, it's just life. It's just life. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch. I don't want to sit here and bitch all night. I want to have fun with you guys. So, oh man. So obviously, guys, today, please be patient with me tonight. If I'm sucking at the game, if I sound upset, if I'm really slow, because I'm probably gonna be really slow to react to stuff tonight. Because I'm like I said, I've got pressure here, here, and here.
I might as well put a bullet in my head. Here, here, and here.
In the sinus and on top, both of my eyes here, behind my eyes, the whole head is full of sinus swelling. And, like, oh my god. Oh, see, Top Op Smoke Puff says he should just skip his React stream this week. I'm totally not biased towards Alan Wake. Obviously, I can't do that. We got people who are members on DSP Reacts just for the React show. I can't cancel the React show at all. You know, gameplay streams I can postpone and cancel. I can't cancel the React show. That's being completely disingenuous to people who pay, you know, to be a part of that show. So, Thank you, Evan. Evan just did a first super chat of the night, first contribution of the night, and says, been a fan for ages. I appreciate everything you do. Wish I could send more. Never say that. The entire message was great till the end. You don't have to ever say that, dude. Whatever is great. I appreciate those who come out and support, no matter what. Thank you for that. Another example, just to show that I know that I have a fever, is, as you know, the last few days, I've had my window open and it gets cold. So at night, I've had to close the window or whatever, and some days I've had to put on socks. Right? Tonight, not only do I not have my socks on, I have the window wide open and I have the fan on. So definitely my body temperature is way up tonight, like way, way up. What's going on, Jade? It's good to see you here tonight, man. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. Oh, all right, guys. So anything tonight is much appreciated, whether it be a membership, a super chat, or a tip. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to be mentioning it because I don't feel good. So I'm probably just going to play the game and relax with you guys. But, it would definitely be appreciated. Keep in mind, I lost the whole stream today. I didn't do the podcast. I didn't do the React show, during this week when already I have to buy food and stuff for my freaking marathon. And so it's a concern. It sucks. It just sucks, but it's life. I got to deal with it, right? So anything tonight, much appreciated. One of my big concerns is that we're at the end of the month. We've got tomorrow and Tuesday, and that's it. And take a look at where we are with things like memberships, where we were really good. We were at 650 this month, and now we're below 450. And I've tried my best, really, to motivate people to become a member or gift, and they haven't. I was hoping we'd have a big rallying for the Halloween marathon, but I don't know if we will. I don't know if we will at all now, especially if I'm not feeling good, So, oh, man, my fucking back. Oh, that's the other thing, too. Like, usually I don't have back pain. I'll only have back pain if I have, like, a strenuous day out. When I'm sick, my back hurts. God damn it, man. Ugh. Okay. No, I'm not doing a sleep stream. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what a sleep stream, what are the rules around that and stuff. Didn't people get in trouble for doing stuff like that too? Right? But with my back and everything, that's the last thing I want to be doing is trying to sleep in here. Kazumi, welcome. This is as a friend, I will pray for your recovery. I'm on the last world of Mario Wonder, besides Special World. I'm glad you continue to play and enjoy it. I'm playing it tomorrow night. I love the game, you know. I can't wait to play it again. No, didn't make any soup. We don't have any. We do have soup, but it's dinner for tomorrow, actually. We're having a chicken tortilla soup with some salad. So I can't eat it now, because if I eat it now, we have no dinner tomorrow. So, no, we had tuna casserole, and I couldn't eat that much. I ate probably about maybe a little more than half what I would normally eat, because I was eating very slow, you know, and I was just getting enough in me to give me nutrients, and then I napped for another 90 minutes after, and when I woke up, everything was congested, but I think it did, like, give me some energy, which is good. That's the last thing you would want to eat when you're sick? Why? Why? It's mushy, it's chewy, it's not a big deal, right? It's easy to eat. Why would you not want to eat that? I could see if it was like, you know, like tough meats or like complex things with tons of sauce and stuff. You'd be like, oh, but you know, it's just tuna casserole's basic. Yes. Mark says, if you could financially afford to stream 5 days a week, would you do that? 6 days is harder to do. Yes. If there was a way that I could guarantee that streaming 5 days a week, and even if that meant that my hours of streaming did extend those 5 days a little longer. Maybe they went an hour earlier in the morning and an hour later at night. But as long as it could guarantee that I could have an entire extra day off that week, I would love to do that. But right now, that's just, it's not happening. It's not feasible, you know? Ugh. I'm pretty sure the game saved. Because when the internet went out, I did a hard save. So I'm pretty sure it saved where we were. You know what else messed up? So earlier this year, Bed Bath & Beyond was closing in the United States. They were going out of business. So my wife and I went there during their like end of company sale. And we bought a whole bunch of things on big discount. We ended up getting a whole bunch of medicine for half price. A lot of allergy medicine, antihistamines. So for the first time ever, I bought Flonase. I'd never had it before. And we bought the big one, too. The big pump. It says like 120 squirts, like a ton of it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to keep this for when I really need it. If I ever get bad congestion, I've heard Flonase is really good. So we had it here. And, of course, I wake up after dinner, and I'm like, wow, my whole head's congested. Time for the Flonase. Time to try it. I go to use it. What the hell? Huh? Because it's not a squeeze bottle. It has a button that you push that's supposed to squirt. Absolutely nothing. I'm shaking it. I'm doing it upside down. I'm squeezing it hard. I'm pushing it in different directions. I'm doing everything. It won't work. It's broken. I was like, wow. I mean, I paid half price for it. But that's just nice that I saved it all year just for the time that I would need it. I literally never used it on purpose until I would need it, and I go to use it, it doesn't work. Right? And that's ridiculous. So I threw it out, and I was very upset. I'm sure you all cared about that story. That's right, you can't return it. It's out of business. First of all, they're out of business. Second of all, this was in June when I bought it. I bought it at the height of allergy season. And I saved it till now, and now I can't do anything with it. Like, wow, that's like 15, 20 bucks wasted. So I just took like an antihistamine pill, which I'm hoping kicks in because my nose is still pretty clogged. My left nostril, that is. Oh, man. To remove the tamper-proof seal, oh yeah. The only thing that was on it was, you know, there's the stickers on the sides of it that say the name of the medicine and, you know, do not do this many within a certain amount of time or whatever. But we had already removed the cap. There's a seal on top. That was already removed. If I remember correctly, I think we did test it. I'm almost positive we did test it in June and it worked. And now it didn't. Now, I know all about chloroseptic spray. If I need it, I'll use it. Right now, it's just pouring down my throat, but it's not. It doesn't hurt. It's just constantly in there, like, dripping down my sinus, and it's filling my throat, which means I have to cough, which I have to keep clearing it. But it's not necessarily hurting yet, but that's because I'm probably in the early stages. Once I get to the later stages, that's when it's going to hurt worse. So, like I said, I have cough drops, and I have other things. I have throat coat tea in my pantry if I need it. But I think we're going to be all right for tonight. Good evening, Derek. Should we begin, guys? Nothing else. Oh wait, there was a $2 tip earlier today, and I didn't read it out obviously because I wasn't here. I got a $2 tip earlier today from Lady Charisma. If you like old gods of Asgard, they're played by a real band called Poets of the Fall. They've done music for most of Remedy's games. If you like their sound, I suggest checking out their music. It sounds the same as what they do for the games. Oh, I'm well aware. I didn't know the name of the band, but I knew that they were a real band because I remember how good they were back in Alan Wake 1, and people back then, 13 years ago, actually left comments on the video saying as much. And then you remember a couple years ago, we played the remastered version in the fall here, and people told me again, it's really cool. It's really cool. They're a real band, and I think they're freaking good. I love it. So. Oh, really? They also did Max Payne 2? Ah. So. No 1 Minute Man tip today because 1 Minute Man only tips when I'm streaming. I've always noticed that 1 Minute Man only tips when I'm live, which means he actually does watch every day that I stream. You know, again, I being honest, I don't know who he is. I don't know who 1 Minute Man is. He's always tipped anonymously under 1 Minute Man. He's been tipping for years. I don't know who he is. You know, he could be someone in chat. He might not be. I have no idea. He's never revealed his identity, and he only tips when I'm live. So likely he'll tip tomorrow. You know. No, he tips only on days I stream. That's right. Makes me feel like he's like a super fan who watches everything. You know, he's a super fan. Whenever he's watching, he tips, which is nice of him. By the way, I should totally get tissues in case I need them. Because, like, right now, I think I need them. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. I think it's time to start before my head explodes. We should definitely begin. Ugh. Oh, I'm glad I just give some game help. I definitely gonna need that. Need as much help as I can get tonight. hilarious. Someone just tipped $1 and says, why talk about 1 minute, man? You're asking for leaked info to happen. Really? 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 What leaked info could possibly happen from what we just talked about? What the hell are you talking about? Some people are just dumb. Really? Like, what the hell are you talking about? What exactly leaked? What information? I told you, I don't even have information about 1 minute, man. How could I leak anything? How could anyone leak anything?
Someone needs help with a photography project. Not sure how
I'm
Spider-Man
not even gonna.
can
You know
help,
what?
but
Here's what I'm gonna
I'll
do
give
from
it a
now
try.
on. When I see that, because I really don't feel good tonight, if I see stuff like that, I'm just gonna say thank you, stupid person, for the $1, and I'm not gonna read it, and I'm just gonna add it to the total. All right? That's exactly what I'm gonna do, because it's really not worth wasting time on stupidity. Okay? Especially when I don't feel good. You know, I got limited time on this earth. The sickness is taking my time away. It's time for us to enjoy life and not waste time on the stupid. They're beyond help. Okay. Thank you, William. William has done a super chat and says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much, William. I appreciate that. Cypress says, it's best he doesn't reveal his identity just due to dumb people just like that last person. You're absolutely right. You're dead on correct. And that's probably why he will never reveal his identity or say anything. You know, keep in mind, we say 1 minute man because that's the name he uses. How do you even know it's a man? He just says that's his name. Doesn't mean nothing. It could be a man, a woman. It could be someone who identifies as something else. You don't know. It could be a space alien. I don't know. How would we know? We wouldn't know. It just, you know, people have aliases. I've said to everyone on the internet, right, over the years, the best thing you do is always use an alias. Use an alias. Do not ever use anything related to your real life persona at all. Don't completely do something different. No one will ever associate it with you. And then you're safe. And that's, I think, the best way to go about it. The people who get harassed online are the people who sadly use something that does allude to their real life information, and then someone will find them on Facebook or Twitter/X or TikTok or on a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. If you're going to be online, and especially if you're going to support someone in a public manner, right? Hide your identity. Completely make something up. It's the best way to go about it. Okay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man 2 is about to continue. It's been a while. The last time that I played this game, my internet went out. And we couldn't continue to stream because I had no way to talk to my audience, which really sucked. It's many days later. Things seem to be resolved and we're back. But guess what? Now I'm sick. Now my head is throbbing. My sinuses are clogged. I've got post-nasal drip going. I feel terrible. I really do. I feel like I got aches and pains in my body. So the thing is, I already missed out on a stream earlier today. And I said to everyone, you know, I don't have, sadly, really the opportunity or the ability to just skip entire days of work. I have to at least do like a half day or something. So I skipped the entire first stream. I'm here tonight for about 2 or more hours of Spider-Man. We'll see how it goes. We're going to go right to what we were doing. We were going to do this photo help quest when we were rudely interrupted by the internet going out. Are we Spider-Punk? I think we are Spider-Punk right now. And by the way, so now you literally don't have to...
Typically helps me more than anything.